warm greeting everyone. It's me Jivan Dhakal. Today, as usual, we are going to discuss on the topics related to teaching and learning. You know that we have been discussing, okay, about some of the matters, okay, problem or the issue related to teaching English language, okay. And today I have a special guest, Khumraj, who is from Kohalpur, and he is the managing director of Practical Language Institute. Okay, he has been teaching English language and tuitions for a long time. So I am with him today. Okay, and at first I would like to, without doing any delay, I would like to welcome our special guest, Khumraj sir. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Mr.
so much.
Dhakal.
Okay, and you know that in everybody we know that you have been teaching English language for a long time. Okay, and when you were studying in bachelor first year, I think when you had at that time you had passed only +2, and you were teaching English language the basic, intermediate, and advanced level. I know everything about you, okay? And you are so hard worker, so laborious also. You are means one of the energetic person, and you have brought a revolution in English language teaching in Kohalpur mainly, okay? And there were so many institutes in Kohalpur, but you were only your education was only +2 pass, but you were teaching at that time. You have also developed your qualification. That is next matter, okay. And so the crowd of the students, the intention of the students, okay, the learner was so increasing at that time, okay. I know everything about that, and I am also so I am thankful to you, and I am so happy for talking to you and for seeing your that admirable, that one, your hard work, your courage, your that enthusiasm, everything, okay. And without doing delay, I would like to ask you to introduce yourself in short. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Jivan Dhakal, for praising me a lot. Thanks a lot for your appreciation. Okay, as you introduced me before, I am Mr. Khumraj Kesi. I come from Salland. It means I am originally from Salland. And I have been running this institute in Kolpur for almost 10 years. When I passed my class 12, I established it and started teaching, as you said me before, basic English language, advanced and diploma, as well as +2 level tuition and bachelor level also. And in the beginning, really, there was too much difficult to create such an environment in Kolpur, because you know that very well English language is an international language. So most of the students, they are afraid and they are victim from English. It was really challenging to establish it and to teach them in a meaningful way, in an effective way, in an interesting way.
Yes, sir.
Though there were many ups and downs, we overcame from there.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. And you have been teaching for a long time, yes?
Yes,
And you
almost a decade.
And you are also from government school. Means you did your
Yes. My whole education is from government.
Government.
Yes, government.
Yes, and I have already told that you have long experience in teaching English language. Okay, tell me the experience, your experience as an English language teacher.
Actually, I'm not a perfect English language teacher, but who are very poor, very weak in English. I give them very sortic way, very interesting way,
Yes.
very effective way. My motto is to make them practical. Language, firstly I focus on speaking. You know that well, language is for spoken, so that according to my experience, we must focus all the learners firstly speaking. As we know that when the child is born and firstly he learns how to speak,
Yeah.
and slowly he learns writing, and many more others. In the same way, firstly I focus all the students how English language is not a tiger. It's not too much difficult.
Yeah.
Everybody can learn by enjoying. So in this way, I have been teaching, and such are not very nice experience I don't have, but as I have, that I shared it.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your experience as an English language teacher. Okay, and I would like to ask you that our first question, okay, related to our subject matter.
Okay.
Because the subject matter for today is teaching English language. Okay, and what do you think that what is English language? What do you want to say on this question?
Thank you so much for this question.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of people they know English language is an international language. It is a common language of all because most of the people speak it in the every nook corner of the world.
Yeah.
Wherever we go and wherever we stand, whatever we do, there is needed English language.
Yeah.
And before learning many things, English is necessary to be learned because without English language, everything gets very hard to learn. Let's suppose if you want to learn computer, there also English is needed. And whatever we want to learn, most of the books of the world they are also written in English.
Yes, sir.
All programs of computer, internet, they are also supplied in English. And similarly, most of the colleges, campus, universities, and these private schools, even now government schools, they are focusing English medium more than Nepali medium. So obviously, English is the most important language. We must learn it before learning other languages and other things.
Okay, sir. And in Nepal, English is taught as a foreign language. Okay. And I have also visited so many institutes of Bhanpur. Okay. I know there is vast difference between the practical institute and other institute. Because mainly you focus on spoken, written. It means you focus on what their language function. Okay, but it is not as it is in that practical. Okay, not in other language institute. Okay, and in your point of view, in your that what to say perspective. Okay, and how should the language be taught?
Thank you so much for your another very important question. English language is not a subject. Most of the people and teachers they take it as a subject, so that there is vast difference between practical and other institutes. They follow most of the teachers respected our gurus. They follow that GT method.
GT, yeah.
Yes, grammar translation method they follow, so that students feel very difficult to learn English. But in our institute, we use the language functions. I mean, let's suppose you join here today. You are a child for English, and as our parents teach in the beginning Nepali language, in the same way we teach the learners here English language. And you know that well, when the child is born, he doesn't need to be taught the background of Nepal. Right? And he doesn't need to be taught the grammar rules. He learns everything from the parents. In the same way, just we need to create the environment. That environment makes everyone perfect, clear to speak English. So environment creating is the most important fact to teach English language. we have to make our environment like America, like Australia here
Yes.
ourselves. Then everyone feel very happy to learn and feel they very interested in learning. So I request all the teachers and all the learners. English language is not very hard language. It's very easy. Just we have to take it easy and just be a child and learn everything by enjoying.
Yes, sir, that is. And next, I want to ask you. And what there is a crowd of students in practical. I know, and you also told we create the environment like America, like Canada. And once in the past, many times I visited to you, to your institute, and you also gave me chance to what to say means give my presentation or some my view in front of the students. Okay, and I also feel so when I meet you in the phone, in message, everywhere we talk in English. Okay, and especially I want to ask you that, and what are your major traits or the major factors that you focus in language teaching and that make you make the students good or the perfect or the means that in English spoken and written.
Thank
What do you do?
Okay, thanks a lot once again.
Yes, sir.
As I told you before, why practical is going to be popular
Yeah.
day by day. Your question, you mean that?
Yeah, that is.
Okay. And nowadays, you know that the age of shortcut.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to follow the shortcut way to do anything and to learn anything. So, shortcut way, very simple way, effective way, interesting way, and practical way made me popular
Yeah.
to teach English language. As you have already told about that my qualification. Till now, I'm only first holder and my bachelor is still pending. I mean, it's going on.
Yeah.
But most of the students they love to come here. And next thing is my behavior is also too much comfortable with
Yeah.
everyone. I know how to deal with all the students. So there are many things. Some individuals also, some institutional also. So they made me. They made me to come here.
Yeah. Okay, and next, you know that in our country, in the context of Nepal, there is no environment or the exposure for speaking or what using English. Okay, the students only use English in the context of that practical also. They use only English inside practical, but outside there is no environment. Okay, are your students whom you are teaching? That they can expose, they can speak fluently or what?
This I don't believe, Mr. Dhakal sir. You know that well. Most of the students who come here, they follow the English environment. But when they go out, you know that well, still in our country, there is no English environment.
Yeah.
But they try their best
Yeah.
to communicate with their friends, with their English partners, and with their teacher. And when they are interested to talk, even they come here after finishing the course, and they talk to me, and they feel better.
Yes. And next thing, you told that in the most of the teachers, the English teacher, me also, I also said that the English should be taught through translation GT method also, because it is impossible in the context of Nepal, because there is no exposure, there is no environment, and if they are taught through translation, they can do better. Okay, and what I know that you are using audiolingual method, not that grammar translation method. You have focused on developing spoken power, power of the student. Okay, and mainly that is also I know. And what do you do, or what should be done for developing spoken power?
For developing spoken power, firstly create environment.
Yes.
Is our family creates environment in the family to make one child to speak Nepali.
Yes, sir.
In the same way, time and again I have been focusing. We have to create best environment. Then if the grammar is zero,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. If the any kinds of terms
Yeah.
they are zero, it doesn't matter. Just we have to create environment. Then today they learn one thing, tomorrow one thing, another day next thing, and slowly language can be learned. And after learning English language, spoken English, then slowly we have to focus in grammar and other terms, techniques, etc.
And next, one thing you told that we mainly that focus on spoken, okay? And it means do you that equally focus on written that spoken or only in spoken? What is it?
Mostly we focus in all the skills.
Yes.
Not only spoken and writing, but also there are four skills.
Yeah.
We focus on all the skills, but firstly we focus on spoken.
Yeah.
You know that well. Let's suppose you go to America.
Yeah.
And your English is zero.
Yeah.
Automatically you will learn their English.
No.
After 1 month, it might take 1 or 2 months.
Yes.
But within 3 months, automatically you will speak their English. Same way we create an environment and they learn how to speak. Then slowly we focus on other skills.
Yes. And what should be done to develop spoken and written power of the students? Give some tips.
Okay, for developing both, we need vocabularies. We need more word powers.
Yeah.
We must be strong
I believe.
in word powers. And another, after finishing that spoken session,
Yeah.
we focus on grammar also. Then grammar and that vocabulary power, they make everyone to write.
Yes, sir.
They make able everyone to write.
Thank you so much, sir. We are nearly at the end of the program. We don't have much time, okay? And what message do you want to convey to our audience regarding English language learning?
Okay, all the very lovely, respected, dear audience,
Yes, sir.
whoever you are watching this our video, I would like to invite you to Practical Institute to learn English. No matter wherever you learn, but learn English before learning other things, because English language is the golden key to unlock the door of all opportunities. If you learn it before learning other things, it makes everyone to learn everything very easy, interesting, and effective. This much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, thank you.
And we are at the end of the program. Okay. Thank you so much for your valuable time. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And I request all the audience, all the English language learner, for following that Practical Institute. And I have already told you that that Khumraj sir, he is the managing director. He is the English language teacher. Okay. He has long experience, years of experience in this field. Okay. I request you to come to that Practical Institute and learn English. He has already told that he focuses on that four languages. You know that that most of the institute of that Kolhapur of Nepal, they only focus into grammar translation method, okay? But he focuses in all the four language skills. I know because I am proud of him. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Okay.